he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll run with Hunt on second down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And got his man complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. This is caught inside the 15. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he didn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And that's why you had your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and abundant. Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 4th down, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here we go on 4th. Watson rolling to his right. And now Watson throws another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open. But I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Hurts to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Going for it with Sanders. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And when this...
Madden Football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it's all up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the NFC champion Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So a long play for our first points in the Super Bowl.
No doubt about it, and what we see here is something that we saw all year long from them. The ability to strike from anywhere on the field. How about the way they got it started in this one?
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On first down, it's Smith. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Gino now to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Gino. And that will be incomplete. incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Taylor now returning it. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that way.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at the...
yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Jamar Chase,
his second touchdown of the Super Bowl.
And the Bengals will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive of 4 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Yeah.
Get ready to trot out on the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing now is Gino. He hits his target, Lockett. On the move past the 40, and he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Here's Walker.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Smith. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett from 6 yards away.
And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
78 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 39. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One quarter done and 3 more plays. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the 2nd quarter.
3rd and 2, now Burrow to Mixon on the check down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1, not the case.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Deep ball for Goodwin. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to let it go again. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 132 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. From just shy of midfield, Burrow escaping the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just steered the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He's going to take another shot here. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Bengals are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.